Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger. Hopefully the audio this time doesn't completely screw up. I'm not just talking about the beginning roar. I had to take down some videos that I was uploading, and I had to go to the exact moments in time where they were screwed up. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's an emulator issue, if it's a microphone issue, if it's a recording setup issue, or if it's a laptop issue. I looked through everything, but either way, we beat Massa and Mune, and we're getting the Massa Moon, which in the original Japanese was called the Grand Leon. And so their names were Gran and Leon, rather than Massa and Mune. And, so hopefully after this hiccup is done, I won't ever have to deal with this issue again. But I got a feeling I'm gonna have to. But, lesson learned, and I'll be more thoroughly vetting my recordings, which I don't really know if that will make them shorter or not. These next few are going to be shorter, just like the one that I currently have uploaded that ended at the death of that boss. But, oh, can't go back there yet. We have to go see if that little boy that was at the start of the mountain, he's got the hero's medal. We gotta go see if he will help us fix the Master Moon or something. Frog guy dropped it, huh? It's the hero. So ashamed. Knew it was all just a sham. Whoa. But he talked to them again. Tada, like, says to his father, man, look at you! You went around telling everyone your son was a hero or whatever, and you never did anything special and whatnot. Over here we've got another magic scarf, so that's always useful. And boom, it's Frog. Hey, baby. No, I'm here to give you a medal and a sword. Albeit a broken sword. Aww. He says he's got no right to wield it, huh? What do we got going on here? Alright, the Master Moon, huh? Reuchlin? System error, I reversed it. It says Melchior. I like Robo, he's charming. Nary a soul remains to mendeth the Master Moon. Or the Grand Lion, if you prefer to call it that. That might seem like I'm sort of in a rush in these recordings, and partially because I am. In my infinite wisdom as a penultimate doofus, I didn't have any backup saves at the start of my recordings, and so sections that were lost are lost with corrupted audio, and so I've just sort of got to like piecemeal together back. Like there'll be this recording, and then I have part of a recording still. It's still gonna be like 30 minutes long of the section after what's gonna be in this video. So I had to play back through the game again, and I did cheat. I did use the New Game Plus feature, just so I wouldn't have to pay attention to all the parts up till now. As a result, we have some techniques and more levels than we otherwise would. So something funny that's going to happen is basically, after this recording is done, we're going to go back down in level, actually, and have less techniques in the next upload, which is funny to me, but yeah, it's just how it goes sometimes. So the handle or the pommel or the tang or whatever you want to call it, portion of the Master Moon had the word Melchior on it, so we gotta come see Melchior. And we're kind of beaten up, so let's eat this cake. This is a one-time per playthrough piece of cake that you can just eat because those imps let you, and it's a full restore. I think this is the best time to eat it, but I don't know. I'm not a speedrunner. Yeah, old man. And now he made it. A long story, huh? I'm Russian. I like long stories. No, I'm not Russian, but... And that was probably jack crap of a Russian accent. I don't know if I could do a Russian accent if I tried. I think as close as I could get would be probably sounding like I either sound like some sort of retarded Australian or a really, really bad Dracula impression. Okay, so I went through that a little fast while blabbing to you. But basically, he said we need a stone called the Dream Stone, and it's red. But it hasn't been available for a very long time. So, where do you think that means we have to go? Here's a hint. Oh, hey. Those look like the green ambler from the Millennial Fair. Now, we could cheat and use the techniques that I have that I'm not supposed to have, but we're just going to use Rocket Roll. And even that's stronger than it otherwise would have been. If we were still like level 17 or 18 or whatever we were last time, it would have done like 240 or something like that instead of 300. Still would have one-shot him, so not that big of a difference. Who is that woman? Her fighting capabilities far exceed those of humans. She kind of looked like a cat girl. She had a tail and everything. Let's get him with Rocket Roll again. Hot dog. Rather agitated, huh? Oh, Chrono, you were slow on the draw. I mean, must mean she's faster than Chrono. You strong, what name? Chrono, huh? Good name. Me, Ayla. Look at that. It's literally just the word Kayla, but without the K. Now, in the original Japanese, it actually comes out to being like an alternate romanization anyway would be E-I-R-A. So Aira, or Ira, but I mean that doesn't really help us in our pronunciation woes, does it? But I would go with Ayla. I mean, come on, it is Kayla without the K. Ayla respects strong people, men and women. If you're weak, you don't matter to Ayla, baby. Oh, she's scoping out Robo. Oh, getting ideas. You different, but strong too. It's because I'm a robot. Rabu? What's that? Ayla don't know. It's a machine that looks like a man. What you say? No rubbish or Ayla head go boom. Chrono, where from? From way after the day after tomorrow. You funny people. Ayla like funny people. Dance, eat, fun, huh? Sounds like a New Year's bash. Well, there is the new at the hunting ground. It all goes with Happy New Year, huh? Aw, man, it did it again. She's supposed to run down the right side of the... of this portion, and her theme is supposed to play for some of us running down here. I guess I went too fast or something. Ah, well. If you get into a battle anyway, she kind of leaves you behind, and it's not that important. I mean, I'm sure there's some people who didn't see her run then either when they were little. But that happened the last time I did this recording too, and I don't know why. Maybe me trying to do this Let's Play is just cursed. Night soon and ready for party. Very well. Strongman Chrono. Friends of Chrono, R66Y and Luca. Unga. Now we dance. You outsiders, but Ayla give party. Why? Ooga boonga munga meeple dance with wind people. Oonga bunga munga meeple dance with mountain people. Ooga bunga munga might sing and dance all night. You're right, it is no time to celebrate. I've seen this scene too many times today. Chrono, you try! Special Jurassic pork soup, good stuff. Ayla fight reptypes. Their leader, Azala, very smart. All in Ioka village fight. No fight, go to Laruba village. Don't know where village is, always hide. Azala want to destroy Ioka and Laruba. But Ayla no lose. Only when Ayla dead, give up. Enough. Meet Chrono today. Good day. Eat, party, sing, dance. What an unpleasant substance. And so many bugs in it. If you had Marley here, you could, she'd come down here and you could dance with her just like at the Millennial Fair. You say poi, but it's the Jurassic pork soup. The pun soup. And it's actually some sort of primeval booze. But, Ayla again. And she pulls out the red rock, baby. Red rock, sign of power. Ayla strongest in Ioka village, so Ayla's rock. You want, you challenge Ayla. You win, then Ayla give to you. Challenge Ayla? Hell yeah. Bring plenty soup! Party now, so eat. Chrono and Ayla have soup race. Soup race. Start now. Push A button much times. How dare you break the fourth wall, cave woman? But similar to the beer guzzling game at the fair, except slightly easier. You gotta down your soup faster than Ayla does. With an auto controller, this is hilarious because you win in like 3 seconds. Like she downs like 3 bowls. But I don't have an auto controller right now, so. Liar, I was a perfect lady last night. But why does my tummy hurt so? I wonder if Luca got wild with a caveman or two. Although, these guys live in huts, so they're not really cavemen. But, prehistoric, man. Yep, we're up already. Yep, too much booze will do that to you. So we've got a hungover cave woman who's going to help us find the reptiles that stole our stuff. And she's locked into the party. So we're going to just switch out and bring Robo along. Our levels are higher than they should be because of the snafu and me using New Game Plus to catch this recording back up, or this file back up to the recording. But I'd want to bring Robo anyway, because there's stuff I want to do with him. And, oh wow, why do I have the speed build on Marley? But, yeah, so bring her along. She normally won't have any techniques when you get her, so it's a good idea to equip the Berserker. And, but because it's a New Game Plus file, she does have techniques, but, she shouldn't. She shouldn't have those. Meh. But she'll learn them in the course of moving along, and if you really wanted to, you could take her to the hunting ground and farm the new a couple of times, which originally I did. But being pressed for time as I am now, and also wanting to, you know, vet this recording afterwards to make sure the sound didn't screw up, well, I got my work cut out for me, so. Ayla like Kino best. No more do bad stuff. So Kino actually stole our shit, our gate key, but, no, have. Reptide's sick. So the reptiles are still, we still gotta deal with them, because Kino wasn't strong enough to keep our stuff and deal with them. So. I don't know if that line makes more sense in the Japanese. They say, because they've been telling us that, you know, they're creatures of equality, that they like, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, man or woman, if you're strong, then you're respected. And if Kino's second in line, I don't know, and it's set to inherit, oh, hey. Is that the first enemy that... Well, no, I guess the, mushrooms in the future, or whatever, or, at the dactyl nest, they change when struck, so... it's not the first enemy that changes when struck, but it's another rare enemy that changes when struck, so... Oh, come on. Now, we could have gone to the trading house now, and there's two reasons I didn't. One, I already have all the stuff because that I cared about to get, like, we got this stone arm there, and ruby vests. But, you don't really need to bother with it this time around. You're better off saving up your petals, fangs, horns, and, whatever the fourth one is. And trading them in later. Well, except for, you might want to go ahead and get at least one, if not two, ruby vests. Because those are really good pieces of armor for a little while. They cut fire damage in half. And, you know, it's just 3 of whatever the trading house tells you need to trade them for a ruby vest. And if I had been in my right mind, I would have shown that off. But I am not in my right mind, so I did not. But I will show it again later. Not in this recording, and not in the next recording either. But perhaps in a recording after next, or maybe the one after that. Oh, I missed the treasure. None of the treasures around here are particularly important, but you might as well get them since, you know, they're on your way. But yeah, it's all low-level items like mid-tonics, mid-ethers, and revives and stuff. All of it's useful, and you might as well get it all, but, you know, it's not the end of the world if you missed it. Now, by now, Ayla would have learned Kiss, at the very least, and she'd be on her way to learning Rolo Kick. And you saw Chrono has Lightning too, and he didn't have Lightning 2 when I first came through here, so I wouldn't... I'm not going to show it off in this video. You'll see it in the next video, like most likely, or the one after that. And you'll get to see it plenty after that as well, since I'm not really editing out any battles. Oh, another level up for Chrono. That's ultimately not going to matter, because eventually this file is going to die. We made it through the forest maze. In the original Japanese, a more accurate or more direct translation for this would be, like Lost Woods, or you know, something like that. Or this is like Reptite Hideout or something, but that's kind of whatever. We could heal up or save before we go in, but no real reason to do that. So, well, let's go on in. And you got these, I think they were called Temporites in the Heckran Cave, but here they're called Evil Weevils. And as you saw, if you wait around long enough, there's something in the random number generator that triggers them, like, whenever they hit the value they're supposed to hit, they will dig. And these holes are how you proceed. And if you don't care to do this, you can just go down the default hole. But, well, I'm trying to show stuff off, so I'm gonna do it. And now here, you could engage these in battle as well. But since this is the lower right-hand corner and we have more diggers, you might as well wait for them to dig. It could take a while, and I hear others digging on different levels or different rooms, so this isn't the only room that you do this for, but... Oh, come on. Come on. Just dig for me already. Also, I've read that if they dig in the wrong spot, because, like, they can dig in the wrong spot, you can, like, run into them to cause them to not dig there. I would feel like that would trigger a battle, but, apparently it doesn't, so... Let's see what happens if I fast forward. Dude, they aren't gonna dig. Oh, okay. Whatever. If you can get them to dig, you can get to an elixir and some other good stuff. Well, actually, it's really just an elixir as far as I know. I might be in the wrong quadrant for that. And there's 3 or 4 quadrants, and each of them have a treasure box except for the default quadrant. And, yeah, I guess I was in the upper right-hand corner, but whatever. So if you've got a lot of time on your hands and you're a completionist, and you just have to get all the treasure boxes, you know, there'll be a way after you fall down all these holes to go back to the top, and you can just come back in here and wait, and wait, and wait, and wait, and wait some more for them to dig the right holes, so you can jump down the right holes to get the mostly inconsequential treasure. The thing about Chrono Trigger is that since it moves along at such a fast pace, even gear upgrades and stuff like that Ruby Best, not that they're not good, I mean, they are, especially because you can sell them, but, they are quickly replaced. What I'm trying to say. Because imagine if you were sitting down with this game for an evening, and like you had like, let's say 8 hours to play. Even if you didn't know what you were doing, you would likely get just as far as I am right now, or further. You know, unless you just really, really, really joked around. And this rope ladder will take you back to the top, and I would show going up there off, but then I'd have to come back down, and it would just be all stuff you've seen before, so. Unless I decided to wait again for those evil weevils to dig, in which case, you know, that might be worthwhile seeing, but, I mean, I know, I already showed off that it's a thing, so. And that was interesting. I didn't know about that until this year. I was watching David Vink's LP of this, and he did that, and I was like, whoa, another thing I didn't know. Of course, you could probably say that about any game, I guess. You know, if you don't, like, go through it with a guide or go through it with, you know, a walkthrough or whatever, how would you realistically figure everything out? You would have to either play through the game so many times, and so many times trying new things every time you play through the game, or accidentally doing new things, you know, that you'd figure it out. But anyway, let's save it here. And I was going to stop the video right here, but I realized I could leave, and we could go real quick to the trading hut, and I could show you trading at the trading hut at the end of the video. And we could come back here, we'll just start the next video at that save point, so. And it's just kind of a ADHD order to do things in. But, well. I missed some treasures anyway. And, probably missed a battle or two or something. Although I don't think you get encountered running back. Oh wait, nope, you do. And they're the same encounters. Son of a beach! Also, I was actually looking up actual editing software and programs earlier because I wanted to be able to edit my videos, and it turns out that I am a complete dumbass. I thought that OBS was some sort of editor, and no, it's actually just a capture program, and I haven't been using it to do my captures, and I thought that I was just retarded and couldn't get my captures in there to edit them, but it turns out, no, it is for capturing and streaming, and I need to learn how to read. So, I checked out some other things, like there's this online thing called Clipchamp, which looks like it's an editor, but I guess the issue with it is it's online, and I would have to upload there first, and upload multiple things. And I tried uploading, like, one of my problem videos to see if I could maybe edit the audio, and, it didn't work out. cuts out. I just like, I guess I'll re-record, and someday I'll get an editing program. My brother meanwhile was looking up like, what do professional YouTubers use? And of course it's like Adobe Premiere or whatever, and you have to pay like $21 a month on top of like $230 or something like that to get stuff. But as soon as Ayla joins your party, the trading hut will trade with you 3 of any item, and we've got a lot of those now. So let's see, pedal and horn would be the sage bow. And you could just go through the list looking at what you want to trade, and you're not obligated to trade. Or you could just come talk to this guy, and he will tell you, you know, pedal and fang is a ruby gun, pedal and horn is a sage bow, pedal and feather is a stone arm, fang and horn is the flint edge. That would be a slight physical damage upgrade for Chrono, which the red katana is better because of the magic upgrade. And then fang and feather are ruby vest, and horn and feather are rock helm. And everyone can wear ruby vests and rock helms, and so that would be the best armor you could get right now. But my advice would be to save up your dinosaur items, just because, you know, it's not really a big defense upgrade. I guess since I've been skipping helmets, the rock helmets would probably be the biggest upgrade for like the girl characters if you're using them. More than I am. But we're gonna get better stuff for them eventually anyway. And the things that are actually hard for us to fight and kill are more magically oriented at this point in the game anyway. So physical defense is not really at a premium at this point. But what I like about this game is both defensive stats, magic defense and stamina as the base stats, and then the defense rating. They're equally as important for the most part. They get stuff done. They protect you. They reduce damage. The more you have, the better. It's not something like you would ordinarily prioritize with like your accessory slot or your armor. Well, I'll go over that a little more later. But for now, I'm just gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year. Stay safe. Have a great day. Like and sub if you'd like. I'm Alex Surveyor, and I'll see you again. Hopefully. Well, have a good one.